I was pissed and just like ready to be done. I was like, fuck, I'm so fat again.
All the chaos, serve hot, eat loud, patience gone. Pull up a chair, it's getting weird. Hide nice, bad ideas, mosquitoes and cafecitos. Bless your heart.
Well, this is Mosquitoes and Cafecitos, the Florida Girl podcast, where two non-Hispanic ex-party girls try to survive their Hispanic husbands, louder-than-life in-laws, motherhood, and somehow successfully succeed. Somehow we're doing it.
Part needs to be like a little like successfully succeed really hard.
We're succeeding so hard. We're succeeding so hard.
Fuck yeah, I'm succeeding so hard. I drove to St. Pete. I'm Carrie, by the way. I drove to St. Pete yesterday, and I was on the Skyway, and I'm like, the water was like that beautiful, like, that color.
That, like, teal blue.
The deep part. And then as you got to the shallow shore, it was this color. It was gorgeous. And I'm driving. I'm listening to my audiobook. What's it called again, Sarah? Oh, Stop Letting Things Affect You.
Who's the author?
You're going to ask me that. I kept seeing it pop up. Didn't you talk about it?
I don't know.
Or was it me?
I think a while ago we had both said something about it. One of us had, but you're the one that's actually listening to it now, which is good. You're like, you know, fuck people that say audiobooks aren't reading, because at least you're doing something. Because, you know, yeah, whatever. Reading is reading. I get it. You want to keep like your brain sharp and stuff like that, but you're still like learning something. You're still putting the effort in to expand your mind or like grow as a person. So
it's still using comprehension skills. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not trying to read a page 1,000 times thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner.
We're also like Mosquitoes and Cafecitos, the Florida Girl podcast where two Hispanic moms that don't have time to do shit. Like, when do you think I have fucking time to sit down and read? I'm like driving, I'm wiping asses. You know what I can do while I'm doing all those things? Listen.
Yeah, I can. I listen to podcasts. So my goal this year was what, to do 15 or 6. I don't know why I said 16. So I think I went to 15 to make it easier to remember. But that's my goal. I'm on like book 5 or 6. So this is my new one. So Stop Letting Everything Affect You. It's by, and it's narrated by Daniel Chidiak. No, that's not. I don't think Chidiak. I'm not good at that. Chidiak.
Well, no wonder he wrote that book with a last name like that.
But it's not spelled Chidiak. It's CH. Maybe it's Chidiak. That's very hard for me. I wouldn't marry him. Chidiak.
Hi, I'm Carrie Chidiak. Stop letting everything.
What is that emoji? It's like,
I don't know that one.
Yeah, this, like, chef's kiss. No, like, yeah, like, that's how fucking close I am today.
Look at my wrist. My wrist looks like it could fucking take somebody out. Like,
you got strong wrists. I was going to say you got
Polynesian.
Big wrists. I was telling
Speaking of, like, you know, Mother's Day is coming up, and we were talking earlier about how our men don't buy us jewelry.
I don't want to say that because Michael does buy me jewelry. I talked about that pendant today because that's when he like focuses on the most, and it's the one that I don't know where I put it.
Well,
10 years
so Charlie
ago.
one time like bought me a bracelet. Like, had seen someone with this type of bracelet, and it was kind of like maybe it was a Pandora, but it wasn't that like Pandora with like the round rope and the charms that jingle. It was like a flat, almost like a
like
watch
snake.
Yeah, almost like a watch wristband, and then you slide little things onto it, and I thought it was so cool. So he wanted to buy it for me.
And they're square, right?
Yes.
The charms, yeah. Beautiful.
And he said that when he was at because he had bought me now I'm remembering all the times he's bought me jewelry.
Yeah, what an asshole.
And now I'm thinking of this. What I'm about to say is probably the reason why he doesn't do it anymore. He bought me a necklace one time, and when he gave it to me, I picked it up and took it out, and it was about this long. And I was like, is this an anklet?
Neck?
I was like, is this an anklet? You know whose neck this has to go around? And he was like, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, obviously a girl with a shorter neck is probably
How
cheaper
long were you
cheaper to
together?
buy a necklace for because
Yeah,
it's
like a
less
skinny
gold.
girl. Like a
Yeah,
skinny-
buy less gold to go around. Like, this is an anklet.
That's funny.
Okay. So then he remembered that and he was going to get me this bracelet. And the guy
it
was
too
like,
long?
no, the guy was like, what size do you need? And he's like, not that one. That's too small. And then he was like, but this, he's like, I don't know. And then so the guy started pointing at women walking by in the mall. Like, he's like her or like her. And then he's like, no, it's like, she's not fat. She's just like, he's trying to explain
Charlie
to him.
Really
like,
is like such a little sweetie. He's got kind eyes too.
Because it's also like, look at these. This is not like, if I lost weight, this wrist is still going to be able to.
I can't tell if it's the camera adding wrist girth.
Look at my wrist girth.
Like, let me see. I feel like I was doing like a. What is that?
We need to get like measuring tapes out to measure our wrist girth.
When me and my brothers get drunk and my sister-in-laws, we measure everything. Like, I know how you have that height thing in your house.
Yeah.
We measure everything and we take bets. So, like,
I do the same thing. I harass people telling them that I'm taller than them and stuff like that.
You might be taller. You're tall. You tall.
I'm not. I've been humbled.
Thick neck, thick wrist. You tall. Thick butt. You got a bod.
You know.
And good tits. You've always had good tits. I don't think I've ever seen. No, I've seen them.
Thank you. I love your armpits.
Let's talk about that. We're gonna stay on today. Stay on course. We don't have a lot of time, guys. We fucked up today. Okay. But check these out.
Look at those pits. The skin coloration is the same as the arm.
So my Florida man story. When I was like 21, I had moved home from FAU because I couldn't go to class. I was fucking up a lot. So then I said, Mom, I got to come home. 20 minutes away. I went home, packed all my shit, and then I didn't stay long. I was like, I'm going to move back out again. So I moved into the house we would go to parties at every weekend. Not a good idea if I was just policing myself at school. I was 19. Policing myself at school. Like, don't stay here because you're going to ruin your life. And then I move out again to a house full of dudes. The dirtiest house. And, like, I'm not proud. But anyway, speaking of hantavirus, this is what made me think of it. The house is infested with rats.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
No.
You could hear them. You get up, go to the bathroom at night, you could hear them in the ceiling. I didn't know you could. I knew you could probably get sick from rats, but I didn't know. No. I never had one in my room, I'll just say. But
that you know of.
I don't want to think about it, but I will tell you this. These rats were fucking sumo rats. New York City subway rats, carrying their own slices of pizza. I swear to God. Fat asses. So you'd go to the kitchen and they would scurry. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know.
No. How long did you live there? How long were you there?
6 months.
Shut up.
And then I realized the house is in foreclosure and I was giving the kid $200 a month for the room and like it was in foreclosure. It was a wild house. Like, I woke up one day and a styrofoam Jesus was on the roof when I was going to work.
Yeah, definitely like a frat party.
Yeah.
Not even frat, because the frat boys are too rich to let fucking rats in their house.
So my roomie.
Oh my God.
Was Nicole's boyfriend at the time. And he worked at Tire Kingdom. The nicest guy ever. Like the sweetest.
I thought you were going to say the nicest Tire Kingdom I've ever seen.
On Hillsborough by the pickle place, I think. Oh, you never went up that way. You stayed south. Anyway, so nicest guy, like, so he'd come home from, this is Nicole's boyfriend. He would come home from work.
It went away.
And I shared a bathroom with him. This is totally Florida right here. This is like the most Florida thing I've ever lived through. Maybe. He would come home. The tub didn't drain. he would come home and wash off all of his Tire Kingdom filth, and he was hairy as fuck. And it would make a dirt ring because it would sit in the tub. I don't know what I was thinking. I'd rather hose myself off and wash my ass in the backyard. So anyway, that was some of it. That was Nicole's boyfriend. Anyway, Nicole's sleeping in the room next to me one night. She said she was like in a dead sleep, and all of a sudden she woke up and there was a fucking rat on her chest.
No,
it's unreal.
Not a rat on her chest. I can't even
she said
deal with that right now.
I gotta get Nicole on here one day because she's got funny shit too. So she's like, and everybody knows Nicole is my 6 foot friend, right? At this point, we're 8 episodes in. Nicole's my really tall friend. So she's my Arnold Schwarzenegger to my Danny DeVito. Anyway, she says she's in a dead sleep. She does this.
She caught it.
And it threw it across the room. That was part of that. They used to have blow-up pools in the backyard, and they would have wrestling.
Why is this getting
Pompano
worse?
girls.
This is getting worse. You know what it is? I think where I grew up is like, basically, you throw a rock and you're in Dade County.
Mm-hmm.
You grew up.
I got another Florida man
in
there.
Whenever like Miami people come up here and they're always like, "Oh, that's so Broward. That's so Broward." It's like, what do you mean? But like, I don't think I lived far enough up to like understand. But I think you were the people they were talking about.
I have so many. I am a Florida man.
What the fuck is that? Like, I don't know.
The wrestling in the backyard was a big thing. Like, everybody would sit on this broken ass wooden deck and score. And I think Nicole beat some girl up in the pool one night. Just Nicole's such a badass. Oh, but Nicole pudding wrestled a chick in the backyard there. We used to sit back there on that dumpy ass deck outside of the house, the carport, and we'd put peanut butter on the fence. And we'd take little pellet guns and shoot the rats.
Oh my God. This sounds like...
Me and Raph would sit out front and drink FourLokos.
Do you remember that show,
I set the stove on fire once. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
It was like that, yeah, for sure. It was,
oh my God.
It was a good time, though.
I don't know.
I don't know how I lived through the rat situation because I'm not like that. Like,
no,
I get skeeved out by, like, a lizard in the room. Like, I can't sleep in the room if a lizard gets in.
I think I literally hung out with so many, like, very Hispanic, extremely clean
yeah,
people.
They got great feet, too.
Great feet. And, like,
Latin girls always have nice feet.
Nobody's house, even if they lived on their own, everybody's house looked like you could eat off the floor.
Listen, it wasn't my house. It was a situation. I broke up with my boyfriend at the time. That's really where it started. I didn't want to talk about that part, but I had broken up with my boyfriend. He was getting out of prison.
This is just getting better and better, Carrie.
And I didn't want him to know where I was because I thought he was so upset with me because I'd broken up with him and he was just about to get out. And I started dating someone else.
You know what? Your glasses are really nice today. I love them.
Thank you. I never wear these because I always misplace them. So sorry how trashy that is, that whole Florida man story. I'm uncomfortable thinking about it. That I lived through that.
Speaking of getting out of prison, I just had to let the baby out of the baby jail. This is hilarious. I wish you would have had a camera crew following you. When did you move out? How and when did you move out? Because you got to get out of there. We got to get out of there.
So me and my the night I woke up after drinking FourLokos with Raph, and there was a huge styrofoam Jesus on the ceiling. Like, when I tell you,
Jesus told you need to leave.
I'm trying to think how big Jesus was. Jesus was massive. It was a huge Jesus head on the ceiling, on the roof. On top of the front door. So, anyway,
you're the Florida woman today. Well, how can you can't escape it living here unless your parents kept you under a rock and you live down here and the weather is like this year round. People are always ready to party and have a good time. Things are open constantly. You're just surrounded by people vacationing. How are you not gonna have be, you know what I mean? How do you grow up like that? Like, people move down here from other places and they're like, oh, wow. Like, when I worked at a previous job and there was a lot of younger people that I was in charge of, they were like, wow, Sarah, you've lived. And I'm like, I mean,
If
I
you
know
only
you're from
knew.
like a mountain somewhere, but
Well,
like, I've
even
been
your
living here my
family
whole
in
life.
Live Oak probably think that like some of the stuff you've done is wild. Your
My
bachelorette
cousin up
party.
there, they don't even play music at parties up there.
What do they do?
So
Stare at each other?
they eat like mac and cheese and chicken and look at each other for 2 hours and then everybody goes home.
Like, how old are they doing that?
No, this is like when you throw a party or something, when you throw like a party for like your kid's birthday.
That's what it's like
or
in
something
like
like
upstate
that.
New York. Everybody sits in the basement and stares at each other. It's nice and cold down
Yeah,
there.
and I'm like, there's no music, there's no fun. It's just like, hi, come here, eat, look at each other, open gifts, and then leave.
Raph's 16th
Like,
birthday was like that at a clubhouse in Pompano.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Let me see.
I just want to say I'm the Florida man this week. I thank my lucky stars. I live to tell these tales. I'm not bragging. I'm not sharing it because I want to make people laugh. I'm just sharing it because that's what it is down here or down there. I don't live there anymore. But like, just like talking about that quarterdeck story that night, like that was pure chaos. Getting kicked out of the Uber, ending up in front of quarterdeck and Davy, and like you living in the bushes, and then the pimp mobile, and like just crazy. Like that's how it was every time we went out, right? Like the other girl in the bathroom
you can't
stall.
make it up.
Yeah, like there is no making that stuff up. You know, and so
yeah. Well, I like this idea of us telling our Florida girl stories.
Yeah, that's
so maybe
funny.
next week
maybe
I'll do
we'll
mine.
Stop.
I have one
ones
for next week.
Yeah, maybe we'll stop finding them and just tell our own because your bachelorette party's a good one.
That's what I was gonna say.
What's another
that
one?
was gonna be mine.
Wild times.
Hey.
So yeah.
What's up?
Maybe I will tell the story. The place that starts with a G and ends with an O's. That night I got in trouble pretty bad.
Hi.
Which I'm not bragging about that either. That's like another lesson learned. I stopped drinking after that. So, and then I met Michael. Saved my life. So yeah, that's interesting, right? Though. So speaking of hantavirus, I lived in a cruise ship crock pot of hantavirus.
A rat-infested cruise ship.
But no, that story, remember, we didn't hear anything about it. Nobody heard anything about it. I asked my brother yesterday, have you heard of this?
Oh.
I asked someone else, Michael.
Yeah, no one knows. Nobody knows anything. It's all on like TikTok.
Yeah, and they're going to let them dock now in Spain and then at the Canary Islands. And then people are protesting because they don't want these people to get off the boat, which, would you? And everybody has like hazmat suits on and stuff. They're trying to say that it's not going to be anywhere near COVID, but like they also said for 2 weeks the WHO, like it can't spread from person to person, and all of a sudden now it's like person to person, you know. So like nobody fucking knows anything what's going on. And
I'm gonna get this kid some berries. 1 second.
Berries and cream. Berries and cream. I don't know. I'm a little embarrassed I told that story, guys. This is my monologue part while Sarah gets berries. I'm not embarrassed because it's my past. And I'm a much better person. I'm a very good person now because I've been through it all.
It's not even to like be a downer. I mean, it is funny. The stories that we tell are funny, but they're also like,
I think you have to make a lesson out of it. Like that would be something like raising David, and I'm sure the same for you with Arlo. I think a couple weeks ago we were like, is there anything that you regret? And you're like, absolutely not. It's not that I regret things. It's more
not
so
regretting
like,
it. Is there anything a story that I would never want him to hear?
Yeah, okay,
and
you're
it's
right.
like he's got to. I mean, if it happened, it happened, and
I learned from it,
be...
and have them learn from it too, right?
Exactly.
This is why you don't drink and drive. This is why you always make sure you're in a healthy, happy relationship. Not king and queen. You know, the people that get like king and queen tattooed on each other, and it's really like they post and they're like, even though I hate the shit out of you most of the time, or like you drive me nuts, you're my king. And then in reality, they're like got 7 restraining orders that they keep canceling on each other. I'm done. I'm not going there.
She's like, I'm entering territory I should not
No, never.
wander
I don't want to make
into.
fun of that either, but also, like, they love each other so much. King and queen.
Well,
Ace of spades, baby. So
Arlo had graduation pictures out of VPK yesterday, and
do you have them?
I did not know. I didn't know it was VPK. I didn't know it was picture day, and this kid has needed a haircut for the past, like, I don't know how long. His hair is looking scraggly AF, and so I was like, oh, okay, I'll pay for it now. And then I told the teacher, I go, just make sure you lick your finger and put his sideburns behind his ears, because at least he's wearing a graduation cap. We can like get away with it. But I just spent like $100 on like shitty little pictures of the cap and gown on. Like what?
We could have did that better ourselves. I showed you the one.
I know.
David, he looks like he's about to. Somebody owes him lunch money. He's about to beat somebody's ass with the scroll like this. He's like this. And then now his spring pictures, I didn't know it was picture day. I forgot. I probably should have known, and I sent him to school.
I've never done any of the pictures.
I've
never done any of the pictures.
What was it? Big daddy's wrench shop or something. And it's like a way oversized t-shirt, and it's like he stretches his neck out because he doesn't care. He looks like the smelly kid, like his parents smoke in the house.
Did you buy those?
No, I'm not buying those. I'll take them myself out back in the weeds. They'll look better.
They don't make you like pre-buy it?
No, they send you. And like the last two, they've only done 5 pictures. And it's like, you're going to tell me my handsome little kid took these shitty ass pictures? Give me some.
Just because they sit them there and go, 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom.
He's like this. And he's like, his hair, same thing like Arlo. The back of his hair is like this. He's got a cowlick. The barber fucked up his tape. So it goes up like this. And he's just like this, shoulders in.
So Charlie started going to a new hair salon, getting his hair.
He goes to a salon?
I was getting
I love it.
He goes to the Mulan salon.
He's so different. He's just...
Listen. So, he cut his dreads however long ago. I was getting my nails done, and we had a party here, and everybody cut one off.
I remember that video.
And then he started going to some little janky salon, and the lady wasn't doing it right, and he wasn't giving her the direction. You know what I mean? He didn't want it too short because he's self-conscious about his peanut head.
I thought you were going to say his penis.
Oh, that he's definitely not self-conscious about.
Sorry.
So,
sorry, Charlie.
So I go get my nails done, and the guy that's doing my nails, he's got this beautiful black, straight, Asian, I don't know, I think he's Vietnamese, but his haircut was perfect on his perfect head of beautiful hair. And the haircut was chef's kiss perfect. Like in Demon Hunters, Genu is so fine. He had that hot ass Genu haircut.
We were like drooling over him that day when we watched it with the kids.
That like K-pop like mushroom cut, like the 90s haircut, but like K-pop style. Anyway, so I asked him, I'm like, where do you get your haircut? He goes, I go to the Mulan salon. And so I was like, I want my husband to get his haircut like that. Charlie goes to it's a Korean salon.
Koreans are
hot. An appointment. And he was like, I mean, I'll try anything once. Sure, I'll go. He walks in and he shows somebody like the picture of the haircut that I sent. I sent him with the picture to show the person because I was done trusting him coming home with his weird ass haircuts. And the name of the guy that does his hair is Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan is old as fuck now, by the way.
Jackie Chan cuts Charlie's hair so perfectly. Shout out to you, Jackie Chan. Charlie's hair and his whole like je ne sais quoi has never been better.
So handsome with that hairdo.
Jackie Chan has started doing his hair.
Is that the new hair he's got where it's like...
Yeah, he kind of just like fluffs it to the side and that's like short on the bottom.
Charlie's got such a good face.
He's got that jawline that would like...
Charlie's really handsome. I've always said that.
Like his jawline and his cheekbones are like...
Charlie's her husband, everyone. I don't know if we said that or if you know that by now, but Charlie is really one of the
He's my husband, so fuck off.
He's very
he's
like
mine.
top tier. You want to know why? Because One, he's so handsome. He's got such a beautiful smile. I don't want you, Charlie, by the way. I just think you're very nice and you're very attractive. And what makes you even more attractive is like spirit. You know what I mean? But I really think he's so beautiful. Like he thinks Michael's beautiful.
Michael is beautiful.
Michael is so beautiful. I look at Michael
Michael's
sometimes
handsome.
when like I actually like can catch him and he's not sleeping.
Wait, you're so beautiful when you're not sleeping.
Because you can see how beautiful his eyes are. Have you ever seen Michael's eyes?
Yeah, those
like-
kind eyes.
Those kind eyes. They're like the sunrise. They're just beautiful. And oh, you know what he did the other day? I guess he was listening. He wasn't listening to our episode, which he says he does, but he was listening to the clips, and all he picked up out of all 60 posts on our Instagram was the one where David busted in the door like the Kool-Aid man. And in the beginning, I'm going, yeah, Michael looked good. That's all he took from it. That's all he's taken from 60 posts.
He's like, you're talking about me?
89,000 views last month. And this guy was like, oh, you want to have sex? You know, like, you think I'm hot? I'm like, Michael, I think you're so hot.
I'm married to you.
Oh, yeah, this morning. The dog, she keeps doing something back there, but like I keep thinking the kid's behind me.
You okay?
He just, I don't ever want to put like, I'll put my business out there, no problem, but I never want to put Michael out there, but he just comes to me at all the wrong times.
Yes, yep.
I have a hard time sleeping.
I'm going to tell Charlie to do a lap so he doesn't just like walk in on us.
What kind of lap? Like,
don't come right here.
Oh. Well, let's show everybody how handsome he is. He's got nice teeth, too.
To get water. Wrapping up podcast. Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, so.
Well, now we found out, because Arlo needs a haircut, that Jackie Chan does kids' hair.
Does he?
Yeah, so now I'm so excited. I want to make Arlo an appointment with Jackie Chan to get his hair done so that him and Charlie can have matching haircuts.
Are you going to do the thing for Arlo too? Like
all the boys are going to get, I think all the boys are going to go to Jackie Chan. Because
Don't
Rio's got
do
a head of
that
hair.
weird mushroom thing all the kids are doing. Like, EJ, my godson, obviously he's one of the lights of my life, but he's a typical 13-year-old right now, and he's got that like goes to here, goes to here, and they do this constantly.
Oh, it's like the Justin Bieber thing. Remember when everyone was doing the...
Yeah, it was never good on him either. He looked like a lesbian, but you know what I mean?
I look like a lesbian today.
I think you look like a cool chick at an outdoor country concert that's drunk enough to beat my ass and then have sex with me.
I'd only make out with you. I don't go below the belt, remember?
I know, no equator jokes.
Just a tease.
Yeah. And I watched that clip where we're talking about that.
Rio's dancing right now, looking at me.
He's God, I'm obsessed with that little baby. I watched that clip, and I don't seem so sure about my sexuality in that clip. Like, you're like, don't do it. Nope, good set of tits, not below the, not doing it. I'm going like this. Like, I'm picturing some, like, rendezvous with, like, some, like...
You're like, would I go? What would I... Yeah.
Oh, who's my gay man?
I don't know.
Cough it up, boy. Cough it up.
Them strawberries.
You never thought of my gay man once this week? What a friend.
Krista sent one, but I didn't agree when I looked at the video.
Who was it?
I don't know. Somebody I've never seen before in my life.
Raph said Lance Bass. Are you fucking kidding? Of all gay men in this world, you're going to give me that tool bag?
Why is he a tool bag?
I didn't fucking look anything like Lance Bass.
I was about to say, you're giving a little
I'm more manly than Lance Bass. I'm more a bigger lesbian than him. I'm just not happy about that choice.
I don't know. I don't know.
I've looked like a lesbian my whole life because I grew up with 3 boys, and I dress like how you're dressed right now.
My mom dressed me in boy clothes when I was a kid because she wanted me to be a boy.
Really? Wow.
Lily sent me pictures.
Baby.
Lily found a bunch of pictures up in Live Oak and she took pictures of them and sent them to me, of us on like my grandmother's property. And she's like, look, I found all these pictures of Emmett when he was a baby. And I was like,
It was
that's
you.
me.
Ugh.
She's like, this isn't you, Sarah. He's wearing boy clothes. And I was like, yes, my mom. It's like my mom dressed me as a lesbian when I was a kid.
Or was it
Now my
just like
husband's calling.
Goodwill clothes or flea market clothes that fit?
No.
All my clothes were
She put
like thrift store and flea market.
like, you know those cute little track shorts, little like runner shorts,
like the
with
biker
like the slit
shorts?
on the side.
Oh, those, yes.
No.
I have those on right now.
Yeah,
Sam's
with
Club.
tube socks.
Are you Napoleon Dynamite?
Tube socks with the stripes.
Tube
with
tops
like
tube tops with the
with
stripes.
with like a t-shirt. And then her best friend on my birthday bought me like one of those really frilly dresses with the cute little, you know, the cute little lacy little frilly things that go up over the girls' diapers and like your butt's all lacy.
Mm-hmm.
She let me wear it in the beginning of the party, and then she took it off of me and put me back in my boy clothes. She hated it.
I was going to say something.
Sorry, it's just my child
Let
yelling
me
at us.
contact trace back to what I was thinking before I lost my train of thought.
Is that what it's called? Contact trace?
Well, that's what they're doing for the Havanta. No, not Havanta. Oh my God, I just went super Miami on the Hanta virus. Havanta. The Havanta virus. Yeah. Havanta. Fuck.
Oh my God, you just reminded me of something that my sister-in-law told me a story. I don't know, I forget what we were talking about. Oh, I told her that I had gone out to dinner with a high school friend and her roommate, and I was telling them how I was watching The Chosen.
Oh, the one when
the
you went to
story
Texas?
of Jesus. Yes.
Nice.
My sister-in-law Janine that lives in Texas. I was telling her how I had just gone out to dinner with a high school friend and her roommate who I'd never met before. And I was telling them, oh yeah, I'm watching The Chosen right now. It's like the story of Jesus Christ through the eyes of the apostles or whatever. And they're like, and my one friend is like, oh, how is it? Maybe I should watch it. And I was like, it's good, but they're like taking forever to kill him.
You said that to me too that day. And I went,
and then because they are, he's still not dead.
We don't know what happens.
2 seasons. There's 2. Yeah, exactly.
Why
but
did that have so many seasons?
Like the whole episode, like it took 8 episodes. They did the whole season, 8 episodes of the Last Supper.
It is a fun build-up though, because like when that hot Jesus comes on the screen,
it's a fun build-up.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
Damn
so
it.
Anyway, I said, you know, they're taking forever to kill him, and the girl goes, he dies.
Jesus, poor thing. Bless her heart.
And I think she knew, but like it was like
that's the thing I would say. Well, who the fuck am I to make fun of somebody? I say the dumbest shit.
But it was so cute when she said it. So then I telling Janine, my sister-in-law, and she goes, bro, she's like, Miami people, they'll be like, she's like, I remember when the movie Titanic came out.
Beautiful movie.
And I went and saw it in Miami in like, I don't know, like the Dayland Mall or something, whatever movie theater down there. And she's like, I went outside for a little bit because I had to go to the bathroom and the movie ended and people are coming out crying, upset. And
I still
like,
cry.
They're like, bro, if I knew that the ship was gonna sink, I wouldn't have come watch the movie. That was so sad, bro.
Of course, like, Miami culture. How silly.
Like, everybody dies.
I didn't know the ship sank.
Bro, that ship sinks in the end. Did you know that in the end everybody was gonna die? I was like, oh my God. But I forget exactly how she said it.
I didn't know Rose and Jack were not real for a long time. I'll admit that again. That's like a Forrest Gump.
Also Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Obviously,
stop yelling at me.
I did have a traumatic childhood, so I think I just put myself in these movies thinking they were real. Avoidance. You know, they took us on field trips to see Titanic as kids in elementary school, and they didn't know Rose's hot tits were out. Great boobs. I knew what great boobs were when I was 8.
Isn't it like rated R?
No. Well,
if there's boobs in it, it's
boobs
gonna be rated R.
PG-13. 13-year-old. EJ's 13. He's seen a lot of tits, I'm sure. He's got lots of girlfriends.
PG-13?
Let me look at that. But I'm pretty sure.
Hey.
It used to be way more lenient.
This
wearing
kid right
only this. I want you to take my picture with only this, and it's like my anklet.
So my cafecito confessional of the week is that I am conflicted, confused, upset, distraught, and excited but guilty all at the same time for preparing to go to see No Doubt at the Sphere.
PG-13, by the way. The
I was
dogs.
like, what's that noise? My kid.
Are you kidding me?
I'm conflicted, confused, and like all the things about going to see No Doubt at the Sphere. I can't hear them.
They scared me. Did you see me jump? They started growling.
So my cafecito confessional.
Sarah.
It's okay. My cafecito confessional of the week is that I'm like annoyed, but also I don't know how to feel about the fact that I'm going to see No Doubt at the Sphere. I'm so excited. They're my favorite band of all fucking time. But like as of late, we know that Gwen Stefani has kind of like turned into some like
she looks like off, some right?
Yeah, she's pissed a lot of people off. Like, how can you sing the song, like the feminist anthem, I'm Just a Girl, and then turn around and be some like Christian MAGA televangelist looking fucking bitch and like completely like make people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
how
what
do you.
Was it like something with like the Bible? Is it an app? I thought it was an app.
She's on that Hollow app.
Is that where like they put Bible verses on your home screen?
It's like a pay to pray app.
Pick up a fucking Bible.
Praying is free.
Yeah.
God is free. So, and I think like let me look it up because now I'm talking about something that I didn't research.
Oh my gosh, that's annoying. I hate when people capitalize. People capitalize on everything. It's America. But like, don't take advantage of dum-dums who think that paying $50 a month to Gwen Stefani is going to get them into heaven. Be a good person, weirdos. Grow up.
Okay, hold on. I'm just.
Don't get drunk at that concert. It's Vegas. Could be scary.
Yeah. So people are mostly upset with Gwen Stefani because she started promoting the Catholic prayer app Hallow. Sometimes people mistakenly call it Halo.
Who cares if she does that part?
Right.
She's Catholic.
Okay,
she's Catholic.
But then
We're
critics
Catholic.
think.
Here.
I know I'm Catholic.
We're all Catholic.
The critics think that the app is tied to conservative politics and anti-abortion messaging. And then, like, you know, she's married to a country singer,
like
and
Shelton's
she's like her whole
life.
Look, but her whole look now and everything. Like, she doesn't look like the same Gwen as before. Her look has gotten very like vanilla, where before she was always pushing the envelope fashion wise. She's always been a fashion forward person, creating trends. She basically made the whole fucking 90s like riot girl aesthetic. Was like
with like this thing and then the top bun things everywhere. That was my
like
I did that look once.
So then I think it's like, you know, whatever. So I'm going to the concert. I was very excited to go. Got in the line to buy tickets. A few of my friends we were all in the like, you know, waiting room to buy the tickets. And once all this like stuff starts blowing up about her being on the Halo app, and that that included on the app, there's like a anti-abortion prayer on there. So one of my friends, he's just like straight up not going now. And then I had just posted, because the opening night for the concert was yesterday, and I posted on my story, "Child, can you please be quiet?
Oh, I love you so much. You're so cute." And we could also.
So I posted on my story, "Please do not send me any No Doubt Sphere footage, because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it till I go and see it. I don't want to see the whole show on the internet before I even get there. You know,
I will be mad.
I've got like 2 more weeks until I go to the show. I want to see it for the first time. Anytime I see something, I like swipe away from it quickly. I don't want spoilers." So then someone else I know, who I also
real. Oh, you can't hear me.
I'm not a MAGA. I'm definitely anti-MAGA. I'm just going to put it out there. Like, that's not me at all. Someone else that I know, who her and I usually agree on most things, she's like, "Well, it's going to suck anyway because she's MAGA," or something like that. Or, "It's going to be terrible anyway. Gwen is MAGA and it's not going to be great. It's not going to be good."
I don't think that changes her talent and the band and.
Right, but it's still like supporting and giving your money and paying
somebody who supports
money
something
to somebody
that you don't.
who is Yeah, and it's fucking hard because, like, how do you, grow up your whole life, like, looking up to somebody that, like, helps shape who you like, I
Yeah,
don't
you
care what
love
anybody
her.
says,
That's
like,
like
these
that
people
was
help
your
shape who you
wedding
are,
walk down song,
Yeah,
wasn't
I
it?
walked
Like,
down the aisle
that was a nice,
to
that was a
one of
good choice.
Yeah, I walked down the aisle to No Doubt, and now that it's not Gwen Stefani songs. It's No Doubt songs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to see No Doubt, and she is the singer of No Doubt. But, like, I don't know. I'm torn, and I feel all types of ways. I don't fucking know. So that's bothering me today. Two people today have said something to me about it, and I'm just like, can't I have anything
No.
that's not ruined by fucking Donald Trump and all this bullshit that, like, makes everybody be divided? Like, why can't you be a Catholic person outwardly and publicly without people saying, well, then you're MAGA? Because most of the time,
I think it's
traditionally, Catholics are
Christian, like
Democrats.
hardcore Christians are like, my mom was raised Roman Catholic, like went to church and they were still speaking Latin, grew up in like the basement at the church, went to school there, and like she was Democrat in New
My
Jersey.
entire family they're all Irish Catholic Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Most of our family's New Jersey, New York, but I feel like it's a toss up now. Like, I feel like everybody went from one way to, like, I think I land smack dab in the middle. But what do you call that?
I mean, I understand, like, you can have views on some things that are, you don't have to be one or the other. And I think that's another thing that's like, just because you're a Democrat or a Republican or whatever you are, it doesn't mean that you're.
It's your values, isn't it? Like, what resonates with your values?
I'm just so over this whole, like, you're either MAGA or you're not. Like,
yeah. Or yeah, because when I had
the whole, like,
pink
division
hair
of everybody,
recently,
like, I'm not.
Why can't everybody just love each other?
I'm not endorsing being MAGA because I'm not. Like, I don't. If you're gonna walk around with that fucking hat on and say you love Donald Trump at this fucking point right now, come on.
I was
You
just gonna say,
probably listened to fucking Jelly Roll. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't
like
do it again.
that. Yes, if you're walking around with that fucking red hat on, you're probably listening to Jelly Roll and fucking Morgan Wallen.
My CVS hat everywhere for like 2 years, and I didn't realize people would do like double takes at me because it's a red hat. And I'd be like, what does everybody look? I stopped wearing it because I didn't want to get jumped from the back. Like, and not that I'd be jumped, but you know what I mean? Like, people are quick to get crazy. Like, some old lady just got beat up in Tampa by a 70-year-old man in Publix over who knows what. But, like, you just got to be really careful, and I don't want to present anything that could cause me or my family. So I stopped wearing my CVS hat, even though I got many compliments on it because red is my color.
Hold on, let me get my bottle.
Are you wearing a MAGA hat?
Over my dead fucking body. My mom's whole house.
Oh,
my
yeah,
mom's
your
whole
mom
house,
hates
she
them.
has decorated with signs all over her house. Like, there's a dog shitting on the word Trump. There's right in her window. She can't put political signs in her front yard, like, because of her HOA. So she attaches them to her house. Let me get him a bottle. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, no problem. I'll talk about something.
Hi.
I'll practice for when you're out of town.
Why are you being so loud and crazy, dude?
So my son today, he had muffins with mom. That was really cute. First time I ever experienced anything like that because I'm a first-time mom. Why do I cry so much? Then I saw a butterfly and I cried. But we do have 2 cocoons. I bought milkweed. And we had 7 caterpillars the other day. And today I have 1 butterfly and I found 2 cocoons. Cocoon!
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think you can be a Republican and not be a crazy
be a nice
Donald
person
Trump loving
either
MAGA
way.
person. Because there's, like, Mitt Romney, old school
George
Republicans.
Bush the second,
like,
he's funny.
But, like, I don't know. I don't want to talk
I know
about this
we
because
always
I feel like
promise each other this is
I'm
one
not as
place
like
we wouldn't
educated in this
go.
too to like be able to say something and then like a bunch of people are gonna like jump on us and say a fucking bunch of shit to us.
Tampa's
But
not South Flow.
I don't know. I just feel like where does it fucking end? Like I
never
can't
gonna
go to a
end.
concert. I can't go to a concert of a band that I've liked since I was a fucking kid all of a sudden because the singer is Catholic and on a fucking app. Like, and it's hard because I know I'm usually pretty
Also,
tough on people with this stuff. And then I'm like, am I a hypocrite now?
well,
Because
you can be very
aggressive with this stuff.
yes, because me and you have these conversations all the time with each other. But the thing is, I'm so open-minded to hear POVs from all over the place. I love it, actually. That's part of what makes us able to communicate and have these human conversations, is being open to hearing. And I just think a lot of people are not open to hearing anything besides what sounds good in their own head. And that's what the problem is, really. I don't think it's a problem that people are fine thinking that they're
But you also have to agree that our president is the
not doing a
person
good
that
job right now,
empowers
I don't
people
think.
to be that shitty to one another and is the example of like he's empowering everybody
Like a
to
brat
be
is
the
what I
worst
get.
version of themselves and it wants people to fucking fight. So now we live in this ecosystem where I can't go to a goddamn concert because people are more concerned about the political positioning
Yeah.
of the singer who doesn't sing a fucking thing about politics.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to like I don't know, what's a band that's political? Like I'm not going to a fucking Green Day show.
Anyway, I'm just saying, when celebrities get involved in stuff, I want to just say, it's not that their opinions do not matter. I just think it's like, shut the fuck up. Everybody just shut the fuck up. But it's been going on for so long now. What is it, 10 years?
Because it's
longer.
hard to, but like if you're an actor, whatever it is, but like you can't do that at all. Like my brother was trying to say the other day, like musicians just need to be musicians. But like
I
you
agree
can't
with
just be a
that.
musician but you can't unless you're like a vanilla pop star or something because most music is political.
Yeah.
It just is.
I just
Unless
think,
you're like mainstream vanilla, you know, like look at like the Dead Kennedys or like all these bands and musicians that are extremely influential to other bands that might be a little more like watered down and not as political in their genre, but they're popular and they are a inspiration to other bands because of you know what I mean?
standing
Like
up. Oh, okay. So
they have something to say.
There's something there. It's like a weird thing because I'm like, shut the fuck up, but also like, be who you are, and if that's what you stand for, you stand for it. So it's like a very
like
odd
the Dixie
thing.
Chicks getting fucking canceled. The Dixie Chicks getting canceled for
I love when they sang that song to Toby Keith. That's a good song. I'm
but
not
when
free
they
to make nice.
they got canceled for saying that they didn't support the war in Iraq, and they said it while they were in another country. I think.
I
Like
think when
the
they
whole
were
country
over there
music.
performing.
Yeah,
Was that what it
while
was?
they were performing on stage, they said that they did not
For
support
soldiers. Was that what it was? Hang on.
I don't know.
I pulled this
No.
up because I wanted to show the. Oh, are we not showing people your outfit?
We can show people my
I just think this is so cool, guys. Sarah's so cool.
Fashion Nova, baby.
I've never bought one thing from Fashion Nova.
I've bought things from them in the past.
I think that was an
I don't know.
excellent.
I feel like we've gone down a tangent.
But I feel like it's something that people can listen to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we bullshit. The last 2 episodes have been complete bullshit. We know that. We admitted it to each other. It's hard for me to stay on when it's like, you know, okay, whatever. Take that out. So I'm just saying, I think like the Tampa conversation is not South Florida. People follow behind conversations like that because opinions,
they identify with
no
it.
matter what, if they're with it or against it, people are okay with hearing up to me, I'm okay with hearing about things up to a point. If you're like getting to the point where you're just fucking like over and over like a broken record, I don't want to fucking hear it anymore. We get it. You don't like this person, you don't like this group, you don't whatever, I don't care. But like people understanding who you are. That's all it is. But you're not
It's also, like-
disrespectful. You're not like, you're just,
Like,
this
I
is
don't
what
know
I
how,
think. It's
like,
okay.
it makes me feel hypocritical for how the way I feel about a lot of things, but
My hair, it's like sticking to my ears.
I don't know. It just makes me feel ugly. The ecosystem in today, it just makes me have like ugly feelings inside.
That's why I turned it
not
off.
a good.
Remember,
Yeah, and then I can't even go to a concert without it like following me because all of a sudden the person that I loved my whole life is is one of them.
Yeah.
And it sucks, you know?
You also can't like really say anything because
How do I know?
either
People could
way
be
you're going to get jumped on for whatever you say. So say what you want. Like, what day? I was over it one day and I was like, what the fuck? You all suck, you asshats. And I made a I never post on Facebook like that. I watch stupid videos of like weird stuff and I share it sometimes, but I never post on there. I haven't posted since 2007, one of those horrible statuses from 2007 that haunt me still. We should do that one day. We should read our post from 2007, 2008, 2009. Anyway, I just think fuck.
Sorry. So the app is mostly funded by JD Vance and Peter Thiel. And that's a huge problem.
I love that hillbillyology though. Did you ever read it?
What do you mean hillbillyology?
JD Vance's life story. It's like
JD Vance, never mind.
he's the vice president, right? I'm not. I get yeah, that's who he is. He's the young guy. Yeah, he's got the wife. He like slapped Erica Kirk's ass or something. What was the whole drama? I don't want to go there either. And her hot pants. She's scary though. I'd be afraid of that bitch. Anyway, she's probably really nice though. I don't want to go there either. Fuck this.
She's not really nice.
I don't know, Sarah. I just don't want to talk shit. I don't care about these people. I don't want to even talk about them. But like,
I know how we got here.
Hillbillyology was such a great book.
No,
I bought it from the thrift store once, and I didn't even know. I bought it because I needed a book to put decorations somewhere on a shelf, and I was like, "Oh, Hillbilly's funny." But then I didn't know it was him, so I read it before he ran for president.
Oh wait, the Hillbilly Elegy?
Oh, what did I say? Like it was mixology.
You're talking about the movie?
Well, it's a book first.
Right, but it's a movie. I thought you were talking about like a children's book called Hillbillyology.
Yeah.
Like
That's
psychology.
a book I would write.
Like psychology or like sociology.
I didn't know it's
like
elegy. What does elegy mean? Hillbillyology. Hillbillyology. Hillbillyology? Yeah, what does that mean? Ology is the study of something, so I assumed it was study of hillbillies.
Hold on, I can't see.
That was like one of my favorite shows. I think I said that last week. The Beverly Hills Hillbillies, the original, was like me and my mom's fave. We used to reference that as the Q6 all the time. We'd pull up in the minivan. Or my mom's station wagon.
An elegy is a serious, reflective poem or song that laments the loss of someone who has died or mourns something lost, such as a way of life or a relationship. It's a form of literature rooted in sorrow, often evolving from intense grief to a tone of solace, appreciation, or meditation on death.
He had a really rough life growing up in like a really poor white trash area.
How do you always get sucked in by these people that have a rough life?
Because
like Jelly Roll.
Well,
every time we talk about somebody that's like problematic, you're like, yeah, but they had a rough life. Everybody has a fucking rough life.
I am a highly sensitive person, and I take on other people's feelings when I shouldn't.
Empath?
I can't fucking say that word. Is it empath or empath? Empath. I have a list.
Empathetic.
Empath. I hate when I try to tell people I'm an empath because I sound stupid saying it because I don't know how to say it.
It's like empath, like a path you walk on. Empath.
whatever.
Like empathetic.
I'm fucking highly sensitive, okay? And if you're upset, I know you're upset, and I don't even have to talk to you. I talk to you on text, and I'm like, ooh, she's having a day.
If J.D. Vance gives a shit
know
so
how
much about the hillbilly elegy, then why the fuck is he taking away healthcare and everything from everybody that lives in rural areas?
Like Medicaid? Is that what?
Yeah,
I
like,
told you I
why-
turned
why
it
are
all
they-
off, Sarah, because it was affecting me so much, and I
Okay,
don't
like
want.
when I read
I sound kind of
ignorant.
because I can't really talk about it because I turned it off. I turned all of it off.
But I also feel like turning it off
is also like
I turn it off, but also turning it off is like, okay, whatever. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah, I know. Fuck us.
Because like I don't know. I just read the little synopsis here. Like it's Hillbilly Elegy is a 2016 memoir by J.D. Vance about his upbringing in a poor white working class family in Appalachia in Ohio, addiction and instability in his family, and what he saw as the struggles of hillbilly culture in parts of America. The full title is Hillbilly Elegy, a memoir of a family and culture in crisis.
His Meemaw's Glen Coast, and she looks like me when I wake up.
But I'm just saying that, like, if that's what you wrote your book about and everything, then, like, why are you fucking all those poor people over?
Okay, that
you know what I mean?
But, like,
that's hypocritical to me. Like, yeah, I'm going to the Gwen Stefani concert. I didn't know she was MAGA until hypocrite. I didn't know she was MAGA until after I bought the ticket, and like I'm still trying to like get over it. I'm heartbroken, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be hypocritical and go, and I'm ashamed of. I'm not ashamed, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about
Sarah.
it.
Fuck 'em.
It makes me feel like I wanna but like
put it on a shirt, slap it on my ass.
I don't know.
Woohoo! No, I'm just saying, read that book. Go get a library card.
I'm not gonna
rent yourself some Daniel Shittiak.
I'll just watch the movie.
No, not Billyology. I could fucking tell you what happens. It's my life story. No, but you know what I mean. I wasn't raised by my Meemaw in her moo-moos, but you know what I mean. Like it's the same.
Meemaw's in her moo-moo again.
It's the same fucking story. Everybody has a sad story. I know that, but for me, I tend to have a lot. I have, you know what it is? Compassion fatigue. Have you ever heard of that? Compassion fatigue. I'm fucking exhausted. You want to know why? Because I take on everybody's feelings and I feel way too much. And it takes a lot out of me and it's exhausting. So anytime anybody comes across and they have any type of like adversity or anything it just, I feel for people. It's really hard. Because when my mom and brother died, I was like, fuck everybody. But I was always this person. But like, as I've gotten older, became a mom, I feel bad for people. But maybe I shouldn't feel bad for J.D. Vance. Maybe that's what Sarah's saying. Where'd that baby come from? Did he shit himself? Why are you holding him like that? Oh, you can't hear me. Anyway.
You want to know why it was quiet for so long? You want to know why it was quiet for so long over here? Oh, shit.
Was he in the cabinets?
He was in the dog bowl, eating the dog food, splashing in the water bowl.
I've eaten dog food
everywhere. I don't know why he loves this. He loves it.
It does not taste good. It doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like wood chips.
Is it because you're hungry? You just ate.
Bacon strips are not bad, though.
Bacon.
They're not bad. But
yeah, the baby was just sitting there splashing away in the dog food.
Every time Michael has to feed the dogs, we do the mixed wet and then some dry. He gags when he does the wet food. And I'm like, I don't think it smells that bad.
Jeez.
If it came down to it and I had to eat the dog's wet food to survive.
You know what? I had a thought.
I'm a doomsday prepper.
We should just like go in and talk about everybody. We won't say names, but we'll just do it anyway because they don't fucking listen anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't tell Jelly Roll. He's not listening anyway. And Morgan Wallen. Did you see that video I sent you, though? I know we're going on here. I'm so sorry. I still have my Cafecito confession.
Oh, do your Cafecito confessional.
Hang on. I just want to know. Did you see that video? I didn't care about the Morgan Wallen. I don't care about anything or anybody but my family and my friends. And I hope people who had a hard life it gets easier. But I just said I don't give a fuck about anybody after I just went through I'm so compassionate. Did you see that video?
Hypocrite.
Shame. Anyway. Fuck, Sarah. You can't do that to me. I'm not all there. Screws loose. I didn't take my medication today either. What am I talking about? Anyway, Sarah. Where was I going with that? It's really hard to be me, guys.
You sent me a video.
Have some compassion.
You sent me a video.
Oh, yes. Of Morgan Wallen. The baby Shat. Show us. Or what is that Adam Sandler movie? Big Daddy. Prove it. When his friend, the gay friends. Anyway. Oh my God. I'm losing it. I want to talk. Hang on. The video of Morgan Wallen, and I guess somebody throws a hat on stage. Normally a cool guy would put the fucking hat on. Right? I've seen many concerts, and I didn't care about Morgan Wallen before this, but now I'm hyper aware of douchebaggery. And he fucking takes his hat, this cowboy hat, walks back the catwalk stage he has, and fucking chucks it like a frisbee into the crowd. If I was that hat owner, I'd be like, how do you know? Like, I guess he assumed they threw it up maliciously or whatever. Who's going to throw their fucking hat, their expensive-ass cowboy hat, on stage to be obnoxious? They probably thought it would have been amazing if their favorite singer put it on their head and sang with it a little bit and then threw it back out. He's in a fucking Space Jam outfit. He's a fucking alien, Bugs Bunny, and his fucking gay stash. Not gay. Not gay. Anyway, I sent it to you and I said, you know what? This pisses me off. Or I don't know what I said. What a douchebag.
Where'd you send it to me, on Facebook?
Not gay. I don't know, Sarah, but that was just...
Can I change this kid's butt diaper really quick and come right back? And then you do your confessional?
Michael's grandma sent me a video of a fish.
Oh, let me change his diaper.
Let's take a look. Let's see what else was on my list. I think I'm tired. Oh, is that a hoof? Camel toe. Guys, I'll show you this. Raph just sent this to Sarah and I. I guess it's her, you guys know Raph, episode 4, my life partner. I guess her son made her Mother's Day gifts, which is so awesome. That was like something that lit me up earlier when I got David's stuff. But look at this weird situation here. Doesn't it look like a nutsack? Or a hoof? Or some kind of weird camel toe? Or maybe a tiny person's ass cheeks. Very plump ass cheeks. But now that I'm looking at it, it looks like it could have 2 eyes. The fake nose that comes with the black glasses and the weird Morgan Wallen stash. I don't know. It's very strange up in this noggin. It looks like a nutsack to me, though. Let's vote. Nutsack? Camel toe? A fat rat's ass cheeks.
Figured if he was eating dog food, he might want a snack, so I got him some little baby snacks.
I dare you to eat a piece of dog food right now. Let's get some views. Oh, I'll go eat a dog, you know, the nudges. I'll go get one right now.
You're going to go
eat some get one right now. Yeah, one of the people in the, you know, the thing I'm doing with the content creation.
Uh-huh.
It's a huge thing, like rage baiting people. Like, she would just eat while she made her content just to piss people off. I know I've been eating pistachios, so I'm sorry. I tried not to chew in the microphone, but now I'm thinking I fucking should have.
Just to like get comments of people being like, why would you do that?
And like also like she misspells things like to piss people off for them to correct her because people love being right.
I misspelled something the other day on our Facebook
Mosquitoes.
story. I misspell that word all the time, the name of our fucking podcast. And then I don't know, I think I have some sort of like dyslexia because I be misspelling stuff and then like I won't even see it. And someone else will show it to me and then I see it when someone else points it out.
I'm really bad. And my brother's dyslexic too. And it's I don't know how we got so blessed with all these learning disabilities, but we did. I don't know. I guess because of the 80s. My dad had Budweiser sperm and Marlboro Red. I don't know. Boy, he has Charlie's nice haircut right now. Without going to Jackie Chan.
He was born with a haircut.
All right. What were we talking about earlier?
Go with your Cafecito confessional, girl. We're at an hour and 17 minutes.
God, how do we keep doing this? Because it's like we're on FaceTime with each other. I'm not very good at having group text, Sarah, because I didn't know you and Raph had this conversation this morning. So, group chats, I'm not ignoring you. I'm ignoring everybody. Just saying. I have 89 unread text messages right now. I'm not looking at them. I have ADHD and I avoid things like the plague. I'm not reading your text messages and I'm very sorry. It's not you. It's me. I think I want to talk about energy vampires.
Let's hear it, girl. I know what you mean. I got a few that have been around me in the past. I want to hear it.
It really really grinds my gears. Because why do you want to waste your time being miserable and like talking about miserable things? Like, why do you want to? Talking about miserable things keeps you miserable, right? Put that on a shirt and slap it on my ass. Because if you continue to talk about the bad shit that's happening to you, you're going to continue to have bad shit happen to you. Call me Jay Shetty, baby. I'm a fucking philosopher right now. I'm just saying, if you continue to talk about how horrible your day was, or
it's like almost like
cow shit on your foot,
reveling in it. Yeah, like
misery loves
company, and it's almost like a pity party, right? Like, let me tell you how bad I have it, because no matter what you say, I'm gonna let you know.
That's one thing.
How bad I have it.
I do not do well with victim hood or whatever that is. Like, it happened. Suck up your camel toe. Strap it back into your thong. And fucking move on. Like, terrible shit happens. And it's really fucking awful. And you never know when it's going to happen. I've had to really overcome intrusive thoughts about everything happening and, you know, waiting for the other ball or foot to drop or my other left nut to drop. I don't know. But
I sometimes get afraid that I do, like, I'm sometimes feel like I'm like, am I pity partying right now?
I would tell you. I would. I feel like we have such a good relationship that I could say, Sarah,
get over yourself.
No, because I feel like you tell me too, like, hey, get out of fucking bed. Why didn't your kid go to school again? I'm fucking tired.
I definitely say that to you. I'm like,
because David turns my alarm off.
Take a shower.
Yeah. Just shower. It'll make you feel better. No, so I just coming from, I'm not gonna say I had this like Drew Barrymore life where I was addicted to meth at like 13 or 7 or whatever it was, but like, and like, thank God nothing horrible happened, you know, to I don't want to go there either. I know horrible things happen to people. I really do. I really know. And I'm not being like, I'm not discrediting or like not allowing people to have
you're not
that.
like, yeah, like you're not like trying to not validate how someone might be feeling.
Obviously, you have to work
about
through
something.
it because I have a lot of unresolved shit from a very traumatic childhood that I never knew. I never was given the skills I was never taught how to cope with things. So I have avoided things my entire life and never dealt with things. And then I'm an adult now with a child of my own, and I don't have no idea how to cope certain ways. You know what I mean? So like, I get it. I'll never ever discredit your story.
Well, it's always going to be, you're always going to be working on yourself, right? And like, it's like
I think
you're
that's a
never
beautiful
perfect.
thing to continue.
Yeah.
Like,
You always are working on yourself. You're constantly growing and evolving. You're getting older. Times are changing. Everything is always moving and changing. So you got to move and change and evolve with it. And if
you can't sit
people,
in
I
it.
feel like that are people that are pity partiers and energy suckers mostly are people who won't let go of whatever that thing is and aren't willing to grow from it. Take the lesson that you learned and apply it to yourself and grow and become better from it and move on, where like
Or help
the world
other
and everything and
people.
like the current of life is fucking moving on, and they're holding on, drowning in their own pity, trying to take somebody down with them.
That is like one of the worst traits, or like one of the worst things you can be is somebody that does that to people, because eventually nobody's going to answer nobody's going to, like, not, I don't know. 'Cause obviously I'm still pick up and like, what do you need? I'll do it. I'll be right there. But you know what I mean? Like,
But you won't forever, because eventually
get
you
help.
keep working on yourself, and you keep working on yourself, and you keep growing and
Remember I
evolving.
said that
You'll
today,
get to
like,
a point one day where you have boundaries and you're not doing it.
I do have boundaries now, and it's more so like, I'm not going to let people bother me or like say things that upset me, and I'm not going to dwell on it for 2 weeks, but fuck them is kind of the thing. But like, I just feel like there's no excuse,
Fuck
at
them and
least
fuck them again.
now with the internet and all the help and all the talk about mental health and all the talk about that's coming out about maternal mental health
right now. Did you know that?
I thought it was maternal mental health, or is it just mental health in general?
Mental health.
Nice, a whole month. Oh, I'm a little spicy. Anyway, get help. There's no excuse to not get help. I wish, coming from a lot of issues and stuff like that in a family that has had, stuff going on, and like just my brother, for one, I wish that he was one that stewed in his misery in a dark room. You know what I mean? So like, I don't have, and maybe, is it sympathy, or I don't have empathy, but it's more like
patience, I think.
It's okay to be upset. It's okay to work through it. It's okay to cry, I learned. I never cried. But just fucking handle it. Especially when you got a kid. You got kids.
You know what it is? It's own it. Own it. Because the people that are the energy suckers, they're the ones that are usually also like blaming other people for things that happen to them, being a victim, like you said, and they're not owning
and
their
you're
own
hurting
life.
other people by being that way.
It's very selfish, and they're very blind to what anything is, how they're affecting anybody else.
Yeah, you're affecting people around you with that, and like, I just feel like we're in a time where there's so much negative shit. The Huntana virus is out there. Fucking Justin
Donald
Timberlake
Trump is
sucks.
a fucking dickwad trying to make my fucking concert fucking not happen.
Yeah.
Charlie's pulling in right now.
Hillbillyology is hillbilly elegy.
Moral of the story is,
my goal in life, guys, is to be, I want to write a book, is like my main thing. Whoever reads it, it's up to you. I don't care. 2, I want to learn how to do public speaking. And I would love to share, whoever cares or wants to know, I'd love to share my life story and, being somebody who never ever sat in it. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like
I think people would listen to that and it would help. So he was like,
Carrie,
boo that.
F you.
No, boring.
Vampire. Yeah, but like I feel like
This is the vampire.
hi, cutie. That hair, he's got his daddy's hair.
Yeah, I think that would
Good-looking
help a lot of
daddy.
people. I think, like we said a couple episodes maybe ago,
That
that you
looks
were
like
saying, like,
me at Hard Rock when my hair was
your
growing back.
your purpose in life, that really speaks to your purpose in life that you said a few episodes ago, where you just want to make other people happy, make a difference in other people's lives. That's exactly what that is.
I
And
want to
that's what
make
that would do to other people.
Yeah, I love the idea of being a light.
Jesus would do that.
Just saying, they should have casted me as the chosen Jesus. I'm not saying that either. Didn't Trump just come out and say, oh, when he thought he was a paramedic or something?
No, he wasn't a paramedic. He had himself as Jesus.
I love
AI
it.
Jesus.
And I know that's terrible that I just said I love it, but when I saw that, Sarah, I was like, this fucking guy. I thought of it more like, hang on, I know we were done.
But he's not a comedian. He's our fucking president.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, and then his excuse, like, he should have just fucking owned it. Like,
yeah,
don't come up here tucking your balls between your butt cheeks or your tail.
I think the moral of the story of this whole podcast today is own it.
Own it. Work through it. Get the help. Do the therapy.
And fuck them.
And take care of yourself. I didn't take care of myself for a really long time.
Did you hear him? He went, yeah!
I didn't take care of myself. And you know what? It brought me down I got big again. I try not to say fat in the house, but I feel like it always comes back to fat. But, I was best shape in my life, and shit happens. Mental health.
Up and down, up and down.
Blows.
Life is a journey. It's not a straight line. So
me either.
All right. Well, that wraps up this episode. I like boobs too. That's it. Nothing below.
Say that.
That wraps up this episode of Mosquitoes and Cafecitos. Come on, come here, Rio.
That was my confession, guys. But also, I'm not Lance Bass, so give me somebody.
Ooh.
I looked like a big back Cadillac in all the pictures that were taken of me at the freaking muffins with mom today. Linebacker.
Say mama.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mama.
Goodbye.
I don't want to leave. I got nothing to do. It's Friday.